The first day of college is a strange territory. You wake up earlier than usual, choose your clothes with an almost ridiculous amount of care, and check your backpack 3 times. Your heart beats at a fast pace, mixing a silly anxiety with a giant expectation. You have finally made it there. The campus gate looks immense, a barrier between everything you already know and a completely new universe. If you enjoyed the beginning of this journey and want to follow more stories and reflections like this one, take the opportunity to subscribe to the channel, turn on the notification bell, and leave your like so you don't miss the next videos. You cross the entrance and the initial shock is visual. There are people everywhere. Seniors shouting, seniors painting freshmen, people with folders, professors rushing. Nobody knows you. You are no longer the top of the high school food chain. Now you are just another small fish in a gigantic ocean. You look at the map on your phone, try to act natural, but you are completely lost looking for Block C. The first stop is the classroom. You enter timidly, choose a desk in the middle ground, not too far front so you don't look like a teacher's pet, not too far back so you don't look uninterested. The initial silence is almost awkward. Everyone looks at each other out of the corner of their eye, judging and being judged in silence. Will that person be my friend, you think? The professor walks in, a commanding presence, and starts talking about the semester syllabus. He drops technical terms you have never heard in your life and cites a list of books that seem to be the size of an encyclopedia. A hint of panic arises. I don't belong in this place. They are going to find out I'm a fraud. But then comes the first break. The professor's famous long lecture takes a pause and you step out to breathe. In the hallway, someone asks to borrow a notepad or asks where the restroom is. A silly conversation begins. You discover that you both caught the same wrong bus in the morning. Another person approaches, complains about the price of the snack at the cafeteria, and just like that, the ice is broken. Suddenly, that absurd tension begins to melt. You realize that the desperation in the eyes of the others is exactly the same as yours. Everyone there is pretending they know what they are doing. Upon returning to the room, the atmosphere has changed. The professor begins to introduce the actual subject matter, the reason why you chose this major. He talks about the impact of the profession, tells a practical case, and something inside your head clicks. That genuine curiosity, which was buried by fear, resurfaces. You start writing everything down with excitement. The class flows in a different way than high school. The discussions seem more mature. The questions seem bigger. You find yourself thinking about theories and possibilities that had never crossed your mind before. Your head begins to expand. When the classes for the day end and you walk toward the exit, the campus no longer seems so intimidating. The sun is setting, the college lights are turning on, and you see groups of seniors laughing on the lawn, the student directory organizing a party, people studying in the library. You look to your side and notice that you already have 2 or 3 people walking with you, laughing at the inside joke you created just 2 hours ago. You get on the bus back home exhausted, with your head buzzing from so much new information. The tiredness is real, but the feeling of relief is greater. The world didn't end. You survived the monster of the first day. The future still looks like a blur full of exams, photocopies, and tight deadlines, but now it has a different flavor. You look out the bus window, smile to yourself, and think, yeah, it's going to be hard as hell, but I think I'm going to love it here.